on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have no installs today, we have a cleaning video. What is the phrase? The phrase goes, April showers, May flowers. With flowers comes with a lot of pollen, and the car is filthy. So today I actually have a kit from Salty Captain that I've never tried before, that I'm going to be using for the first time. I've never gotten a full wash kit from anything. I've always just bought like a bottle of soap, a bucket, and some of the sponges. That's it. But today I'm actually very excited to try this out, mostly because of this. No, YouTube, don't censor me. This is not a gun. The company I'm trying out today is called Salty Captain, and I have this that comes with their kit. Let me just show you guys real quick. So this is what I'm going to be using to clean the car today. Again, we have a lot of stuff to try, and a lot of this stuff I've never used before, so I'm very excited to see how well it does. But I am most excited about this. So this is just a simple hose attachment that goes onto your garden hose, and it's like a musket. Oh, they call it a musket. It's for you to clean your vehicle with. So I am very excited to try that, because honestly it just looks like a toy. Look at it. I don't think the grime is showing up on camera as well, but just take a quick look. Yeah, the filth is definitely built up. The pollen is all here. There is bird poop all over. Really dirty. So we are gonna wash this up. I mean, just look at, let's see. You see that? Wow. Here's the before of the vehicle. Still kind of clean on camera, but it's actually really dirty in person. Look at the door right here. Filthy. So there is a lot of products here. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to be using every single one, but I do think I will be using most of them, like the glass cleaner, the tire shine, interior cleaner. I'm just not sure about the grease attack, because I don't really have anything I need to use that for, but we'll see. Maybe something on the inside. So what we're going to be starting with first, at least what I personally like to do, is start on the inside. We're just going to do a quick vacuum of the car from the inside, and then wipe down the interior dash from any of the dust, and we'll move on to the outside. I'm sure we all know how to vacuum our cars, so I'm going to time lapse this thing. Alright guys, so now that we have the interior vacuumed and lightly dusted, we are going to use Salty Captain's interior cleaner. It comes in these bottles that are pre-capped, and they also, inside the kit, includes multiple of these heads, so that's very nice. And they also give us a pack of microfiber towels, so I'm going to grab two, one for the dry, one for the wet. So I actually am excited to try this, because when I'm filming for the channel, sometimes I have to put the suction cups and stuff on the dash, so it leaves a little bit of residue like that. You see that little circle right here? So we are gonna use some of the interior cleaner to try to tackle the dash and de-dust everything. And also my cup holders, I didn't know, but they're absolutely filthy. I took the inner plastic lining out so I can really get in there. I am the type that likes to spray it onto the towel, but if you guys want to spray it onto your dash, that's perfectly fine. We all have our own preferences. It smells good. All right. Oh wow, look at that. I didn't even scrub it hard at all. I just, wow, it's pretty good. A little bit more. Mix that up. Rest of the dash, because it is, you know, this thing is like barely hanging on. Time to take that off. First impressions, very impressed. Very nice. I like that it doesn't leave like an oily film on top too. Sometimes interior cleaners leave like this weird oily kind of film on top. I don't really like that. I like that it just dries up, dry to a touch, and there's nothing lingering on. So it goes on a little white, but you just gotta buff it out. On the bottle it does say to use a dry one to help dry it down, wipe it down, but honestly I don't really think you need to, because it pretty much evaporates right away. The bottle says it's safe to use on all interior parts, so I am trusting that. A lot of people overlook the crevices. You gotta make sure you get those. Alrighty gang, take a look. The swirl mark is gone. The dash is dust free. Everything is nice and clean. Leather is clean. All the drink stuff is gone. Look at that. The thing looked bad in there earlier. I literally sprayed it, let it sit for like 2 seconds, and then I wiped it away, and now it's like brand new. Alright, now we're actually gonna move on to washing the exterior of the car, and we do have to hurry because I think we have maybe like 45 minutes of sunlight left. But this is what I've been excited to try. This Musket toy looking hose. Okay, so this thing's really cool. It's got like 3 settings on it from this notch right here for the soap cannon, regular cannon, and then also off. I believe that's the X, not a plus. This is also where you would put your soaps and whatnot. So we are going to add that. Automotive car wash. This is what we're going to be adding to the bottle from Salty Captain. Automotive car wash, tire shine. We are also going to be doing the 2 bucket method, which is the standard method for a lot of car washing things. Anyway, I'm talking too much. The cup also has measurements, not that it really matters. I think I'm just gonna put a good amount, maybe just 40 millimeters. Nobody saw that. All right, now we can screw this on. Let's get it connected to the hose and get started. Forgot to mention, also comes with a scrubber for you to clean the dirty mitten in one of the buckets before you dip into the clean bucket, so that's very nice. So we have it attached to the hose now. They gave us a jet stream attachment. So we're gonna wet the car. We always want to pre-soak the car first because it helps loosen up the grime and stuff. Now that we have the car sprayed, we are gonna switch it to the foam cannon attachment, like so. Take that out, take the new attachment, push it in, and that's it. And now we're gonna oh yeah, look at this. Look at that! Wow! So, since I'm only one person, I'm only gonna spray one section at a time and then work our way over because we don't want the soap to get leaves like sticky residue looking on it. So we're gonna do one section at a time, just this side first. But as you guys can see, look at that! Oh man! Very satisfying. Oh, those are the buckets over there. I got it set up. I'm gonna fill it up with the water and the soap. Yo, Gary, look. You can change it, right, to a foam cannon?
Yeah, look at this. This is a foam cannon. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good, yeah.
Very good.
Dude, I read online, so the one I bought, right, it was like $10. That's the thing.
Yeah?
Everyone says it doesn't stop shooting. It sucks. I'm like, what the f? No matter what attachment you use, it doesn't like. I thought it was our hose or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. You also don't have to switch to another attachment because the setting right here allows you to switch to only water.
Yeah, that's dope.
We're gonna take the mitt that also comes with the kit, which is very nice. Just top down. Everybody does it a little differently, but I like to follow the rule after washing one panel, you wash your mitt, dip in the bucket again, and then wash another panel. Thing to have at the bottom of the bucket to scrub the mitt, very helpful. Okay, so you guys get the gist of it. I'm gonna time lapse the rest of the exterior wash before we move on to the next section. Alright gang, so now that we have fully washed the exterior of the car with the mittens, double bucket method and everything, we are moving on to what Salty Captain provides in their wash kit, a drip dry. So on the instructions it says to dilute drip dry to 1 part to 9 parts of water. So for example, 100 milliliter of product to 900 milliliters of water. Apply the foam evenly to 1/4 to a half of the vehicle at a time to prevent over curing. Rinse immediately after all surfaces. Do not apply in the hot surface. Do not apply on a hot surface or in direct sunlight. The sun's disappearing anyway, so perfect timing. Drip dry is applied to wet vehicle straight after washing. So the vehicle is still wet. We're gonna be putting this into that screw bottle of the Musket. Right here, we take this. All right, open that baby up, fill it up. I've never used a product like this before, so I'm actually excited to see if it's actually gonna work well or not. So right now it's just the water. And now it's just drip dry. Just to coat evenly, so we're gonna try to coat everything evenly as much as we can. Rinse off immediately. Oh, okay. So you can already kind of see the beading difference from the coated versus the not coated. I'm gonna do the rest of the car and see. Right, so now that we have that finished, we are gonna move on to their drying process. The car wash is all done. Granted, we just have some couple things to do left, like the glass cleaner to clean the glass and the tire shine. But this is the drying towel that is provided in the kit. It's a little different. The back material seems to be like a smooth, best I can think of is like Adidas. But then the front is like a microfiber feel. We'll see. I've never used a towel like this before. Drag. Oh wow. Hold up. Let me show you guys this. So the first wipe already, bone dry. Very first wipe. Look at the other side. I gotta say, the drip dry, I think it works well because I see a lot of extra beading in the water.
but my car's paint is fairly good anyway, so I don't really know what is playing the bigger difference here. But yeah, we'll finish drying the rest of the car.
Alright gang, so we are all done drying the car, cleaning the car inside and out. There was two products that I did not use from the kit. One of them was the multi-purpose grease attack. The directions give me a feeling like it's almost like using like Goo Gone, but there was nothing I needed to clean the vehicle with to get any kind of grease residue off, so I'm gonna save that for next time. And I also didn't use their wheel wash that they provided in their kit, only because I have aftermarket wheels, and on the instructions it actually says if you have aftermarket painted wheels, to test a small area first. I'm not gonna do that. It's probably a strong chemical if it gives you that kind of warning.
It doesn't say non-acid on there, so it's probably acidic.
Oh yeah, you're right.
That's why.
So Gary pointed out it actually doesn't say non-acid on this, so that's probably why they give you that warning. Makes a lot of sense. There are other wheel cleaners out there that are non-acidic that we personally use, but yeah, so these two products I did not use today, but everything else I did use, and I gotta say it's pretty good. I will give a better showcase of it in the sun tomorrow to really show the shine, because the sun's setting. It's almost 8 o'clock. No, it's past 8 o'clock, sorry. What I will do though is use the glass cleaner to clean the glass, and we'll call it a night. And then tomorrow morning I'll come back out and show you guys the full clean car in the sun. We are going to be using the streak-free glass cleaner from Salty Captain. Again, also part of the kit. It comes with these spray heads. Very nice addition, so you don't have to go buy any of your own. Put this baby in there. Got the bottle, got the towel. Wow, you guys see the shine on that? Yeah, I walked through a spider web or something. But yeah, you see the shine on that? All the lights and stuff? Let's give you guys a closer look. So, even though it is currently nighttime, can you guys see the sparkle on this thing? Look at the shine, wow. So tomorrow morning or afternoon when the sun's out, I will come back out and show you guys how clean it is. Now that the windows are clean, the final thing to do is, here is the final product we're going to be using today. Salty Captain's Tire Shine. Okay, so it says use a towel or a applicator, spray it on, rub it onto the tires, and let it naturally air dry. So my personal tip to this is, after you use any kind of tire shine, regardless if it's going to be this or not, you should be letting it air dry. Otherwise, if you just start driving right away, it's gonna fling onto the side of your car anyways. So open that up, put this in there, grab a towel, and clean the tires. Microfiber towel, tire shine. First off, we're just gonna dry off the tires real quick. It's still a little wet. Take another side, give it a little fold. You can spray it onto the tire directly if you want. I'm just gonna spray it onto the towel itself. Then just scrub it on. So that looks pretty good. Don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but like I said again, I will be showing this again in the day when the sun comes out. So I'm gonna bang the rest of the 4 tires out, and then we'll call it a night for today and give you guys an update and what I thought about this kit, if it was actually worth it or not.
What up guys? So it is actually the next morning. I'm getting ready for work. And just look at how shiny this thing is. My lord. Sun's out now. We got a better look at how the final results actually look. And let's check out that tire shine from last night. That's nice. It's dried. Doesn't leave any residue. Looks nice and black, nice and clean. I check the doors because you know the doors always pick up a lot of dirt. Look at that shine. What up guys? Very, very clean. Tire shine. I actually really like how the tire shine looks. It's like just the right amount of shine, but like it's not super crazy where it looks like really crazy oily or anything like that. Using the drip dry was my first time and I gotta say it looks pretty good. Makes a big difference, man. All the burr poop is gone. Look at the sky. Like a mirror. Wow. Let's also take a look at the interior. Very clean. I like that the interior thing got rid of the swirl mark over here. I used the glass cleaner also on the interior screen as well. All the dust and everything is clean. The interior cleaner works wonders at the cup holder. If you spill like any soda or anything in there, it was like butter coming off. Wipe the steering wheel, dash and everything. Looking good. So, impressions. Car wash is done. You guys can see behind me, it is still shining. Look at the tire shine. I think actually that is my favorite part. The fact that the tire shine looks as good as it does, because I actually don't like a lot of other kinds of tire shines I've tried. I forget the brand, but there's one with the fire on it. It's a can and I think it's called Hot Shine, something like that. It goes on like it looks good, but it comes off the very next like few hours. This one, it's been a whole 24 hours later and it's still good. Still very shiny, and it doesn't leave behind that sticky residue, so I really like that personally. The other favorite thing that I really like that comes with the kit, I think that makes the biggest difference, is their foam musket. So Salty Captain provides a musket hose that's literally what they call it. They call it a musket. That comes with it in the kit. It's got 3 settings: off, water, and foam. So it also comes with a separate attachment that you can take off. So this one is like the regular spread, not high pressure. You can also put a jet stream one that attaches on, and it shoots a jet stream. I'll probably play a clip somewhere right here. And that helps with the cleaning a lot, because a lot of people don't have pressure washers at home, and I think that makes a big difference. So if you just have a regular hose, this makes all the difference, because it's a foam cannon and a makeshift pressure washer all in one. Definitely speeds up the process. So you guys saw I did it after when I came home from work, so I only had a limited amount of time before the sun went down, and I finished the car cleaning process in 45 minutes. Granted, I only took that long because I like to scrub a little extra on certain areas, just because, you know, I think being car guys, you just tend to take a little more time cleaning your car. But if you are just someone who washes their car with basic needs, you're gonna finish it in like 20-30 minutes. And because you have all of these products in one kit, that's why it's gonna save you so much time. So yeah, this is the first time I actually ever bought a do-it-yourself wash kit. And all the other times I've just gotten like these pieces separately. But the biggest thing that makes the biggest difference is definitely this. This speeds up the process a lot versus just using a regular hose and 2-bucket method, especially if you don't have a pressure washer. Big help. So this is probably my favorite thing. And the tire shine.
from the kit. But overall, everything is great, especially they give you microfiber towels, some brushes that you can use on your wheels. Again, I didn't use the brushes or the wheel cleaner because I have aftermarket wheels. Like you guys can see, they're bronze, so I just didn't want to risk the paint coming off. And the instructions say don't use it if you have aftermarket wheels. I couldn't find anywhere on the label that said it wasn't acidic, so that's a little tip for you guys out there. Anybody who has aftermarket wheels and they're not a normal color, just beware of what kind of wheel cleaner you're using. Make sure they're not acidic. They usually say non-acid on it, and those are the ones that are safe for these kind of wheels. The fact that they also give you those mitt scrubbers that go in each bucket also makes a big difference, because when a lot of people don't think about this, just because you're dipping in the water, it's not getting rid of the residue that's stuck on the mitt. You scrubbing against that thing is going to get rid of all the residue. If I had to rate this out of 10, I give it a 10 out of 10. It gives you everything you need in one place and you don't need to get anything else. As long as you have a hose, you're set. Is the kit worth it? Just the fact that it comes with this musket is worth it alone, because this is the game changer, okay? If you're just trying to bang this out, you know, on a nice summer day before you head out on a beach or whatever, you could bang it out in 20 minutes, 20-30 minutes, you'll be done. And that's all thanks to everything that comes inside the kit. Only one place, you don't gotta go buy separately. Microfiber towel, brushes, scrub, mitt, drying towel. Oh, speaking of the drying towel, that thing is amazing. I love the drying towel because it dried the car. I've never dried the car so fast. It dried the car, one swipe over, dry. Okay, it took me less than 5 minutes to dry the entire car. Quick. This kit doesn't come with 1, 2, or 3 cleaning products. It comes with 7 products, anything that you could possibly need to clean your car from top to bottom, inside and out. And that's what I used. So if you guys want to pick up a set for yourself, you're not going to be disappointed. You're going to be very happy. Make sure you check out Salty Captain. I will put their link down in the description below. They were established in 2019, so a relatively new company, but I think they're definitely gonna be around. So check them out. Let me know what you guys think. Oh, okay. This is actually an unbiased opinion I have of mine. Genuinely speaking, I've been using the pressure washer to clean my car for the past year. But that thing is such a hassle. The foam part is not that great, and like setting it up and everything takes longer than getting actual good use of it. You know what I mean? But this is actually better than just, in my opinion, using a pressure washer, because of how fast and easy this thing makes it. You just literally attach it to your hose and you're done. You're all set to go. But with the pressure washer, you gotta plug it into the electric to an electric outlet. You gotta set up all the different hosing to the handle, and then you gotta put the different kinds of attachment. It's turn it on. It's loud. It's a pain in the butt. So genuinely, I wasn't really feeling it, and the fact that this came out after I was getting fed up is kind of crazy timing. Crazy timing. Anyways, I think you guys should definitely check out this company. I'm going to put their link down in the description below. You guys can see, kept my baby very nice and shiny and clean. And I gotta say, I would never personally recommend a product I didn't like, and this foam cannon alone blew out of the water for me. So as always, thank you for watching. We will catch you guys in the next video, which is soon. See the paint, baby? Yeah, you guys see that reflection?
Look how clean that is. Okay. It's like a mirror. Hello.